Well, it seems like your girl Detective Toussaint is back, and we're going to see if she's going to be able to take down the 63rd Street mob. We're going to talk about that in today's video. I want you guys to stay tuned.
It's Reginald Taylor. People call him Reg. He's a street leader of the 63rd Street mob.
I'm assuming he answers to somebody else.
Yeah, they all answer to somebody.
If Reg should meet an untimely death, who are the next knuckleheads in succession? Michael Sherman. Outstanding warrant. Unpaid parking ticket, traffic violation. Sound familiar? Figured it's time we came face to face. Detective Toussaint. There's a sweet old lady on Eberhard who was attacked. 73 years old. But the one thing I do know, this is 63rd Street mob territory.
It's all kinds of wannabes out here claiming 63rd. That's what...
You heard of the scorpion and the frog? Which one am I?
He's a scorpion. Who's responsible for this?
His list of enemies, it could be anybody.
Duda's dead.
I'm none like that old ass that was in charge before me. Any one of you disrespect me, I'll kill you.
Heavy is the head that wears the crown. Why does peace make us feel restless?
Yeah, I'm ready for the fight.
The Shy, new season streaming May 16th, only on the Paramount Plus with Showtime plan.
What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Mark Dark, and I'm back with another video. If you're new, if you love The Shy, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, like the video, and leave your theories, comments, everything down below. Now today, we're going to be talking about The Shy Season 7. Detective Toussaint is back to take down the 63rd Street mob. So down below, I want you guys to let me know, how did you see the storyline playing out? We know in that official trailer, she is, of course, investigating the 63rd Street mob, and she has some very interesting characters on that crime board. We're going to talk about that in today's video as well. Now, you guys, make sure you checked out the Shy Season 7 official trailer breakdown video that I did. The Shy will be returning on May 16th. We ain't that far away, so we're going to start talking about more characters, the storylines, and what we can expect for this upcoming season. But let's talk about the topic of discussion. Detective Toussaint will be making her return in Season 7 of The Shy, and she actually made a brief return at the end of Season 6, where they discovered the body of your boy, Duda. But most fans remember her from Season 2. She had a big investigation on the 63rd Street mob, her and Detective Cruz. She put a lot of pressure on Reg, Big Mike, and of course she was getting real close to Otis Perry, but she needed a little help. And we know Brandon was in the process of helping out law enforcement to take down Otis Perry. But Brandon, we know he did not make it in the next season. He was up out of here. Of course, the real fans know why, but he's gone. Now, that was the last time that we saw Detective Toussaint up until the end of Season 6 in that season finale episode. And we never really had a law enforcement storyline like that. Season 1 and Season 2 had a very good law enforcement storyline, and it evolved around all the characters of the show. And in Season 3, we didn't really have anything. And I believe Season 4, they did have a law enforcement storyline about dirty cops. We know what happened to Jake. But besides that, that was it. Season 1 and Season 2 did a great job by having that law enforcement storyline. And that was the last time that we saw that much detail as far as law enforcement within the show. Now, as I always tell you guys, The Shy, they love bringing back characters from the past, and in this season, we're going to see Detective Toussaint make a full return, and I want to know if Detective Cruz is going to come back, or maybe even other characters from those first 2 seasons. So that's what I'm expecting. But let's talk about what we saw on that crime board in the Season 7 official trailer. Now, to the far right, we can see the victim, which is your boy Rob, and of course, the 63rd Street mob is the organization that Detective Toussaint is looking into. To the far left, we see the suspects, and we can see, of course, your boy, Victor, aka Treg. And I know he gonna be very upset that he's even on the list in the first place, because he did not take out Rob. We know it was Nuck if you buck. Now, looking at the 63rd Street mob, we see Duda at the top, of course. We see Zay, we see Nuck, and then we see your boy Reg. We see Bakari, he's on there as well. Now, I'm trying to figure out, and I can be tripping, where the hell is Big Mike? Big Mike should be on this list. Big Mike was on the list from season 2 when Detective Toussaint was investigating them at first, right? And of course she had intel on Big Mike. And we know Big Mike, he was a major player within the 63rd Street mob, but now he's nowhere to be found. And we know Big Mike was the last person that we saw with Reg, and that's when he was carrying off Reg's body after he got shot. Now, I did see some people talk about how Reg's picture on the crime board was not crossed out. Well, as we zoom in, we can see his picture is crossed out, and right under his name, we see deceased. So they have your boy Reg gone. He's up out of here. Now, of course, they did not mark out his picture like they did some of the other characters, so you can barely see that it got marked out. But if you look to the far right, you can see that red marker going through. But of course, the fans, they ain't having it. They think it's still a chance that your boy Reg could pop up somehow, some way. And we know in the past that Lena Waithe, she's already teased that Reg could come back, telling the fans that we have not seen a funeral, so why y'all think he dead and all that stuff. So it's always a slim chance. And then at the end of the day, he could come back as a ghost. Who really knows? We know they've done it with Coogie, so I would not be surprised if they decide to do it with Reg's character as well. And it's crazy because back in season 2, law enforcement thought that your boy Q was dead. And then in season 5, guess who pops back up from the dead? Your boy Q. So anything can happen in TV, we just never know. Now, Detective Toussaint's main focus will be the 63rd Street mob and finding out who took down Rob. As we just went over, Victor is at the top of the suspects list, so it ain't gonna be looking too good for him this season. And Detective Toussaint, she knows firsthand just how dangerous the 63rd Street mob is. Now, if she gets any drops on your boy Nuck If You Buck, I'm pretty sure she's gonna move way better than she did back in season 2. Learning from her mistakes. I mean, we know what happened to Brandon, and she does not want anything like that happening again. Now, besides trying to figure out what happened to Rob, I would not be surprised if she tries to figure out who dropped off your boy Duda. I mean, we did see her investigate that at the end of season 6, so I'm pretty sure that will be one of her main objectives as well. But down below, I want you guys to let me know, how do you see this whole storyline playing out for your girl, Detective Toussaint? Will she be able to take down the 63rd Street mob, or will she end up failing once again? Now, I'm pretty sure that your girl Alicia, she's not going to be playing around. She's going to be looking to find out what happened to her son, and I'm pretty sure she may put pressure on law enforcement to find out those answers as well. So I'm eager to see if we're going to see a connection between the two, and based off all the connections that Alicia has, I believe most likely that's going to be the case. But I will continue to drop more of the Shy Season 7 videos for you guys. We will continue to get ready for the upcoming season, airing on May 16th, and I cannot wait to see how it's all going to play out. Now, I want to thank you guys once again for all the love, all the support, and I will catch y'all on the next one. But let me get up on out of here, man. It's your boy Mark Dark. I'm out. Peace.